Good morning, crypto family. This is Hutch Nast. I'm moving on to my second cup, and I wanted to talk about SHIBTORO. SHIBTORO, ticker symbol SHIBTORO. SHIBTORO is a highly deflationary token on the ERC20 Ethereum blockchain. 1% of each transaction from every buy and sell will automatically be burned on to continuously reduce the supply. This will ensure tokens you hold become desirable and valuable. Now, so basically, this is a intro to a meme coin. They don't have any real utility or use case yet, but you know what? Neither did Shiba Inu. So that's actually kind of what I like about this project in general. They're not setting up any expectations that can't be met. I know that we've seen with some projects, it's actually been an issue that they set expectations and set dates, and then they don't meet those dates. And you can only do that to people for so long. Instead, SHIBTORO just wants to do cool stuff and then just put it out. Like that's the goal. Currently, their volume's just under $180,000 over the last 24 hours. So we're still super early on this token. I just wanted to tell you about it. And this is what I found on their website. Now, SHIBTORO will also dedicate 5% of tax collected each month for donations to be made every 30 days. These charitable donations will be decided by the community of investors to determine who will receive these donations. So, I mean, that's a lot like a DAO. They didn't go out and actually say it like that, but we have coded our contract to automatically add 2% of every buy and sell to the liquidity pool to forever strengthen the floor. As we grow, the liquidity grows. This will ensure big sells have less impact on price to better project your investments, which I think that's a big thing. We've seen lots of projects with liquidity issues, especially in the early stages, and that leads to a big point of contention with a lot of the holders. I mean, if you're in an investment, it's up big, you want out or you want half out, and they don't have the liquidity to do it, that ends up being a problem and causing you pain. That if it's happening to one person, it's probably happening to 100. And I don't know, maybe 10 out of 100 complain about it online. That's 10%. So that really does add up as far as damaging a project. And they've already seen other projects make these mistakes, so they're trying to actually avoid it. I think that's super smart. They go on to say, while charity is going to be one of our main focuses, we also plan to design and release a NFT line. This will come later on the roadmap. While holding SHIBTORO, investors will receive a passive income of 1% reflections of every buy and sell. So that's cool. You can actually kind of grow your SHIBTORO. They're not the only token to do it, but I do like that there's some back-end incentive to just being a long-time holder. Now, they haven't said anything about staking yet. I would be interested to see that as well. Utility case or use case and utility. And this is kind of where they just it's whatever it is. So SHIBTORO will be the people's token that will give back not only to its investors, but also to charities in need. We vow to give back 5% of what net profit is per month to charities in need decided by our investors. While our projects aim to promise many different utilities, that makes more sense. While most projects aim to promise many different utilities, this is not what we're going to be about. Let's face it, everyone in crypto is simply here with a dream of earning life-changing money, and we believe that can be accomplished without promising false dreams and utility, but instead being honest and loyal to our community. And I think that is so powerful. I mean, they really hit the nail on the head. And I've said this a lot, that the only actual use case on any token like Bitcoin's digital gold And Ethereum, lots of stuff's built on it, so it can't go anywhere. I mean, everything else is a pipe dream. I haven't seen any AAA games come out on the blockchain yet. So, and I'm not saying not to invest in these projects that are promising that, but I am saying that it's all a hope for a better tomorrow. And I mean, that's what this is all about. It's like life changing, or at least world changing. I mean, this is very similar to the infancies of the internet. So they go on to say, while we will incorporate a NFT line in later stages of our project, our main goal are to set. This will not change. Our main goals are set. This will not change. As we grow, you will earn more rewards and more reflections simply by holding SHIBTORO, which will result in a passive income. And then they close it with, our team really believes we can push this project to the highest of highs by simply doing what's right by its investors. We intend to be as transparent as possible for community members. And I really like what they're saying with that too. I actually need to do a video on Apollo Inu and kind of how they're doing that as well, like the transparency. I like that there's no made up use case. It's just, this is whatever you guys end up wanting it to be. A lot like Shiba Inu or even Dogecoin. I mean, both of those are meme coins, like almost made as a joke. But instead, this one, SHIBTORO, is trying to actually help build out a community where you get to decide what the use cases for the token itself is. I think that we're all kind of trying to do the same thing. Pick the next Bitcoin, trying to pick out the next Shiba Inu or Dogecoin, the next one to rocket to the moon and change our lives forever. I think that sometimes having a use case actually makes it easier to pull people together, but sometimes being more vague and broad with actually how you go about it, which is exactly what SHIBTORO is doing, can actually appeal to a wider audience. It is currently, as far as I'm concerned, a meme coin, but we'll see what happens to SHIBTORO here in the future. I hope that you guys have a good one, and I appreciate you stepping by. I'll talk to you soon.